Listen,
Don't get involved. Don't get me disqualified.
Excuse me, fellas.
Cameron Grimes, what brings you to Monday Night Raw?
Well, you see, I've been having a problem with these Schism brothers down in NXT, and I could really use some help. So I'm here to see if you boys wanted to be my tag team partners tomorrow night.
Hold on. Uncle Alan, is this the brother with all the Kizash? The millionaire?
Well, it's crypto, though. It's
that's okay.
Oh, he's got money, though. The crypto's kinda...
Hold on. I don't know if you know this or not, but we are cash only, brother friendly.
we love money.
If you need a couple of partners tomorrow night on NXT, we're your guys.
That is too sweet. I will see you guys tomorrow. Watch out now.
Crypto's not what it used to be. It's not. That's a payday for the boys.
We love money. He's got tons of it.
You guys haven't changed a bit.
Can I sell this after the match?
Yeah,
We'll
we
get
get
good
not
money
for
out of
crypto.
that. What's the
I can
deal?
tell you that.
What do you mean, what's the stuff?
Payday's work for WWE.
Come on. Well, a little extra scratch on the side never hurt.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules,